Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Welcome back to Climb to Master. So we return Diamond 4 57 LP and we're playing Shen. We did have to blind pick. I know we've played a bit of Shen. He's just really good right now. He's a good blind pick. He's effective in solo queue, and if you're confident on him, you can actually win your lane. Here is the load in Meduda, so duo queue here. We're against an autofield support player, so hopefully we'll be fine in top. We've got a really good Evelynn, who used to be Grandmaster, or was peaked at Grandmaster. You've got a pretty good Draven by the looks of it, with a Zillion, godlike Zillion. Ziggs lover. So I don't know, this looks pretty good. I also prefer our comp to the enemy team as well, as long as like things go to plan and they, you know, we don't get snowballed on. I'm a good CSer on Shen apparently. I'm good. My Shen stuff is good CSer, unkillable laner, and roaming. Again, my Shen is pretty good, but yeah, I don't die in lane, and I farm better than 22.4% of all Shens. Hell yeah. My farm has been improving, I feel. Like, again, if you watch the Aurelia game like last game, even though it was a bit of an iffy game.
Tread carefully.
No. I like it. I like it. Do I like football? As in English soccer? No. I used to play it to a very high level, but even when I played it to a high level, I never watched it. I always got bored watching football or soccer, if you're American. So yeah, I don't know. Never enjoyed it. And yeah, I played to a pretty high level. I was in the feeder team to Peterborough United. So yeah, not bad. A few of my ex-teammates are semi-pros now. They do play football for a living. I might have been able to go that way, but I was never fully interested in it. But yeah, in my peak of my sport, if you are newer to the channel, maybe you can see it more now with my weight loss. But at my peak, I was an A-League footballer, Peterborough Feeder Elite team, and I was a county sprinter, 200 metres and 400 metres. Also did shot put to county level as well. Also played rugby to school district level, played cricket in the summer, played golf a bit. I was very active as a young boy. She must know. Draven lost early lane. That's interesting. I don't know how that's possible. Okay, Evelynn any moment. I think I want to give this to Evelynn. Yeah, you can have it. She's more of a carry than I am. What positions did I play? Inside centre for rugby. Fullback occasionally, and occasionally on the wing because obviously me being a sprinter, but mainly inside centre. And football I was actually a defender in football. Right back, because I was faster than most of the strikers, so whenever the ball went overhead I used to beat the strikers to the ball every single time as a defender. And playing rugby I was quite strong, so never used to get barged off the ball. But yeah, I've told the story before. Used to be county sprinter and everything, and then when I got to about the age of 17, when you know your body's developing and everything, my body eventually got to a state that like I just couldn't keep up with some of like the other athletes. Just my body just didn't develop as much. And it was like, well, that's depressing. I used to be one of the fastest in my county. And then my body just was like, you're done growing now. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Body, please. There's nothing I could have done about it. I couldn't get faster. But yeah. Please. Again, seeing that Draven's got more farm than the Varus, which is good, but seeing him die, that must have been dead from over-aggression. It has to be. Like maybe the Alistair got him into the tower or something, because I don't know how a Draven would die to a Varus in the early game, unless tower was involved. Well, people, again, we still are growing the channel quite a lot. If you're wondering how did I end up from going to an incredibly sporty, in shape, you couldn't pinch fat off me, to being quite overweight? Injury. I had a thing while I was about 15 to 17 years old called Osgood-Schlatter disease. It's not really a disease, so I don't know why they call it one, but that is the name of it. It's a knee condition that I believe it's when the tendons in your knees are not catching up with the growth of the rest of your leg. So it's incredibly painful. So doctors for like about 2 years told me, stop playing sport, stop for about 6 months and give your knees time to rest and heal and grow. And I was like, I can't. You know, I've got county meets, I've got football, I can't stop. Yeah, eventually they got to the stage that on a Monday morning after game day, because I used to play on, you know, Sundays. Yeah, I had to skip school. Not skip school, but I couldn't go to school on Monday mornings because I legitimately couldn't walk. Quite a scary feeling when you're like 16 years old and legit you're trying to get out of bed and your legs are just like, I'm not working. Like you legit feel paralyzed. And I was like, okay, I've got to stop playing sport because I was legit losing feeling of my legs. So I did, and then I got into I'm not sure, like, I'm not going to say I was clinically depressed or anything, but I got into a pretty bad place of, you know, not doing anything, and I just played video games all day, ate food, ate the same amount of food that I did, but when I was really active as a sportsman, and just the weight piled on. So that is my story of how I gained all the weight. Bit of a depressing story, but you know, I've fixed it now. I'm not overweight anymore, which is nice. So I don't need to technically win lane here, by the way. Shen, obviously, his strength is basically just being better for your team than an Aurelia. That really? Bad timing. Very close to this working really well. What's the Aurelia doing? She's out of mana as well. Oh. This Aurelia is a bit iffy. She keeps committing to plays, like over-committing to them, basically. And then it forces the play to mess up. So Ziggs is doing really well in the farm. Good to see. Did he rage quit? I wouldn't. I'm going to be honest, I would not be surprised if you've got another rage quitter. This is why I want to stop playing on the main account, by the way. So this is now the 3rd rage quitter we have in 2 days. In a span of only about 5 solo queue games, we've had 3 rage quitters. There's just nothing you can do, like, nothing. They're not going to get banned because Riot sucks at banning toxic people. It's just depressing, so this is why I'm like, let's just start the Smurf, because the Smurf at least will be less depressing. I'm hoping the Draven will come back. Like, we're legit winning the game just because the Draven is having a bad laning phase. He's like baby rage. He can't take his little E-peen of losing lane as a Draven. Ah, that was too slow. But I will say, this video might be uploaded even though if the Draven doesn't reconnect. I've said it before. Right now I'm having such a difficult time making content because of how many rage quitters there are. I basically just said to myself, Huz, just upload games that you have rage quitters in. It's that simple. Like, there's nothing you can do about it, bud. Play as well as you can and upload games that showing that this thing is happening. Because I sometimes do think when I say, like, oh, guys, we had another rage quitter, do you guys even believe me? Evelyn wanted me to go to her, so That's where I went.
Executed.
Wait, did... Oh, Draven's now inting. He's legitimately running it down. Alistair, fair play to the Alistair. Alistair let him run it down and didn't take the kill. We now have a literally a Tyler 1 going on. A guy that has such a small ego that when he loses lane on a champion that is a free winning lane person, he now runs it down because he can't cope. What an absolute knobhead. So I guess he's just going to try and troll the Evelyn for some reason. Just follow the Evelyn around and I don't know. Like, God. Again, it's why I've said, I know some people don't like me saying it. It's not meant to be an insult, but these people must have issues. Like, they have to. Like, a normal person isn't going to act that way. It's just impossible. Wait. I made a mistake. My concentration level's gone. This is why I need to stop playing on the main account. I get depressed of all this game quality, and then I just start playing terribly myself. I pressed W when my Q was over there, by the way, my sword. If I had the W on me, I would have been okay. But yeah, my concentration level is just gone. Which, by the way, I know that's a weakness of me as a player. When depressing things happens in game, my mental just goes, it's going away. But okay, just leave.
Our wills align.
Don't think the Aurelia knows what she's doing, because again, she is auto-filled. Like, why right now would you give Draven free farm in top? That makes no sense. Too early from Evelyn. She gave it away. She's spam pinging me, but that was never going to work. I don't even think Aurelia was in taunt range. They know there's something up, because why would I, as a Shen, be able to have the confidence to walk forward? The only reason is because my team's here. What happened this game? The Draven. Died twice in lane, rage quit, came back, then ran it down mid. It does seem that he's now randomly playing properly. So I guess he just had his baby rage fit moment, and now is starting to, like, take it serious. Just wonderful players. Push it for tower plates, you pleb.
Turret plating will fall soon.
We may as well try and maximize how many we can get, because they're legit about to go away. Yeah, ended up okay. Right, I'll leave him alone now. I just wanted to get as many tower plates as we could. Well, again, that's the point that a lot of people are saying children these days, the Twitch chat saying. You have to remember when I'm recording these videos, we're legit recording this on a Thursday in the middle of the day during what would be school time. So it most likely is not a child. That is most likely an adult.
An ally has been slain.
University student or an actual adult. College. Do I think the game's winnable? Yep. I do. Lovely stun. Did I go for the wrong target there? Possibly. It worked out. What's the average age of a League player? I think it's like 16. Compared to Fortnite's like 6. Fortnite's kind of died now, right? I never hear people talking about it anymore. But yeah, I really hope this Draven gets permabanned, but like there's so many people in League that need to just get permabanned and they're never going to, because I don't know, Riot's just wimps, I don't know. They want to let their game die by their own terrible community. It really feels like they've stopped caring. I think he's AFK again, by the way. He ulted like in lane towards the Evelyn and based and now just standing still. So I think he's rage quit again. So again, I'm going to upload it. And if this name pop out again, if this guy is still playing, you know, for in days to come, then it legit means that Riot does not care about their community. Calling out Riot right now.
So I go.
And guess what? I can already say to you guys, he will still be playing by the time this video is uploaded. He won't get banned. But yeah, every single person that I've spoken to about, hey, why did you stop playing League? Every single one of them has quit because of toxicity. Of people that I've asked. They're like, I cannot deal with the player base. I can't deal with the community. I can't deal with the inters. I can't deal with the rage quitters. It's all to do with the toxic community. Why are they fighting? They're taking bad fights. There's no need. So my team, even without the Draven, is going to lose the game. Yeah. I've let you know, Evelyn, so stop taking dumb fights. Jesus Christ. It's not hard. I know Diamond is not what it used to be, but still. I'd probably put current level low Diamond about gold in like Season 4. If I'm honest. That does stop me? Really? Ziggs's positioning was really bad. Who got the eye? Ziggs did. So I guess he went all in for it. When he didn't need to. Maybe we should get Masters off stream. Well, that's kind of the point of why I'm going to start the Smurf series. Is so I can play in my own time without having to commentate. So, because it's not the bulk of the content that I need to record, the Smurf will be. So I can play on my own time for the main account. And it'll be a lot less stressful. Pretty much. When did Riot stop caring about toxicity? I mean, they've never fully cared about it, because Rioters themselves, some of them are actually toxic. But they've cared less about it now. Pretty much for a while is what I'd say. Like, when was the last mention that we've ever heard of Riot saying, we know toxicity is a problem, or we're trying to, like, do something about it? It's been a long time. It's been years. By the way, the Aurelia's just getting mega fed because she keeps getting free kills from the Draven. So that's fun. But yeah, again, within a 2-day span, this is my 3rd game like this in about 5 or 6 solo queue games. So it's a 50% right now chance that I have a rage quitter or a troll in my games. Oh look, he's flashing and healing and ulting the wrong way, you know, just randomly in mid because he's got problems, clearly. A normal person doesn't react like that, so... The really weird thing, even though we have literally got this troll, look how close the game is. It just shows, like, if we wasn't doing this dumb stuff, we'd actually probably be easily winning the game. But the guy with his fragile ego just can't cope with losing lane as a Draven. And again, I don't care if I'm offending people like this Draven. Like, the dude's an absolute moron and needs to get banned from the game. He's actively making the game worse. So I really don't care if I'm hurting people's feelings by saying that this dude has problems. I think the only people that would get offended are people similar to this Draven. And if that's the case, I'm okay with it.
Enforced equilibrium.
Really? Surprised that actually still hit me. This is actually going pretty well for us, by the way. Like, this game isn't even hard to win. It's really not. Like, imagine if Draven didn't blow his ultimate by being a troll here. He would have got the echo for free. The Yasuo missed. Yeah, or flash. If he just wasn't trolling, like what I'd say, this guy, it's so weird. Like, one moment he's trolling and blowing his spells and legit inting, and then he's like fighting properly. Like, what? This is why I say the dude must have issues, because it's so up and down. Of like, he can't make up his mind if he's trolling or not. Like, what's going on? Like, if you're either trolling and just let us lose the game, or actually try to win, why are you doing both at the same time? Apparently. What? Holy moly, I missed. Fine. That was a bad taunt miss by me, but she flashed again. Wait, she built the wrong item. Oh, Aurelia. So this is a autofilled support player. Why the hell does she have a Ravenous Hydra into a Shen? Like, surely we could have done so much more damage there. Like Evelyn ult and stuff, no? But Evelyn, I don't know if she's protecting her KD or something, but she like just bailed. Like, imagine that, but all 5 of them. I don't know why she just ran away. Annoying. Oh, she's going to walk into the Echo. Free kill. Sweet. This game's going fine, man. But this game is such an easy win. You can't ignore him, though. Stop focusing the Alistair. What am I watching? Dogpile! There we go. Does Shen W block Aurelia Q? Yeah, because Aurelia Q counts as an auto attack.
Tread carefully.
I think we're going to win this game, as long as this guy's mental doesn't go pop, which, you know, don't hold your breath, it might. But based on, like, everything that we've had this guy the whole game, we're winning the game. Like, that says everything right there. I should probably be bot lane, but oh well. Why doesn't the surrender vote show? I've jammed it off the screen. Just move it off the screen if you're being annoyed by someone spam pinging it. I guess that might actually be a tip that people haven't realised you can do. Would I rather play a game with this Draven which is a win, or a game with nice teammates and a loss? Nice teammates. I care more about the game quality and having fun than winning in League. I might be a rare player, but yeah. Eve is pretty toxic too. I mean, how can you tell considering we don't have chat on? This Evelyn's been playing well the whole game, so that's a bit of a weird thing to say. See, that's another thing that the LoL community does, is when you have a garbage person like this, they try to say, oh no, that player's worse, even though there's no evidence of them being worse. I personally don't think spam pinging is a massive deal, by the way. What the hell? So we lost this fight now. Zillion didn't get his ult off. Okay, that's why. That was a good taunt. Yeah, personally, I don't really see spam pinging as a massive issue. If I'm completely honest. If I landed that taunt, it would have been a double kill, but it works. Ugh. We do one really good taunt to get the double kill and save Ziggs, and we do one bad taunt that we didn't get the double kill, but that's fine. Should have gone for that. I'm just gonna go for it straight away. I'm not gonna dilly dally. I could go bot lane and just maximize farm and that, but I don't think it's worth it. I just want to try and win this game, considering what we've been through. This Aurelia just it's a very weird playstyle that this Aurelia has. Like, she's built the oh, is she building a just too aggressive Aurelia? She's not okay. So one thing worth noting about this Aurelia, and you know, she is an autofill player, so I can kind of see why. And is he trolling again? Like, legit, we're winning the game, and now the Draven's back to trolling and running it down. She's autofilled, so I guess she just doesn't know the champion that well, but she's not strong enough to warrant this build. To warrant that build, you need to be personally having a really strong game, where she's 2 and 7. It's not worth doing the build. I can actually go back because I've got ult. I think I just need to load up on armor. I don't really care about the Echo too much. If Echo focuses me, that's a good thing. And he's an assassin. And I don't even think, even without MR, I don't think he'll be doing 1,000,000 damage to me, if I'm honest. So just build armor, counter the rest of their team. Power of Ziggs, baby. Level 18 Ziggs. Just absolutely harassing the living hell out of everything in front of him. He nearly just killed their Varus in one shot. Damn. He's my main target to protect. Guarantee this video title is going to be something to do with a troll, though, by the way. Like, winning with a troll. Oh, he's dead again. He's legit inting. Like, he's still inting. He's trying to surrender, even though we're legit killing the base. Yeah, that was really good by Evelyn. I do think this guy, and, you know, the way that I will say, I feel sorry for people like this Draven. They're legit just out there to make people have a bad time. That is a sad existence. Whoa, I'm so quick. Oh, I was slowed. That Ziggs damage. Holy moly. How much AP does he have? Nearly 600. See, that's quite a lot on Ziggs because he's got really good ratios. You have to remember that some champions, even though they have less AP, they make use of the AP better. So much damage. Maybe that taunt was a bit ambitious. They got her GA. Zed the Undead Ted, thanks very much, dude, for gifting a subby. Appreciate it, dude. And she got heals by Triumph. Oh my god. Just go get Dragon, I guess. Yeah, Ziggs needs to focus on himself. He got baited by the Draven to go in for that fight. The Ziggs just needs to focus on his own positioning completely, and he'll be fine. The Ziggs is playing well.
There is no dispute.
I actually may as well buy a potion, to be honest. Should we try to get Elder and win it that way? I personally hate letting the game go to Elder, because what happens if the enemy team manages to steal it? They can definitely win the game if they get Elder. If we just don't manage to get to this guy, or this guy's got QSS for both me and Evelyn, our charms and taunts, he could just kill everything. So I'd prefer not to let the game go to Elder Dragon, if you can help it. We have so much regen, though. We've got 3 Ocean Dragons. That's absolutely insane. It's like we basically got a Warmogs at the moment, all of us. I'm level 18. Let's get this pushing.
Press on.
Oh god, sorry. We don't have Ziggs, they should be careful. I just need to be in front. I knew that taunt wasn't going to land, but I didn't want anybody to get killed. And sometimes me just standing in front of things is a big deterrent. Okay, we can do Baron because look at the enemy base. Okay, Zillion's going to focus on stopping him, I guess. Well done by the Zillion, by the way. Good zoning. Oh, I'm cold. I'm a lot colder than I ever used to be for years. Because I always live in shorts and t-shirts. I don't think I can get away with it anymore. Ugh. The enemy team will just go all in for that Evelyn, by the way, if they see an opportunity. We need the minion pressure. I don't think I go for an aggressive taunt here, like, at all. I think I just hold my taunt for if the enemy team engages. I think it's more valuable as a deterrent. The problem is I don't really want to ult my Evelyn either. Okay, that's fine. I'm the one that I want. Like, look how much I'm getting focused here. Look how much I'm getting. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I didn't die, and I had the whole enemy team focus. Perfect. That's how you play a tank. You just stay in front of everything. Nothing fancy, nothing over the top. Alright, and we win the game with the troll. So, like, again, guarantee this Draven will not get permabanned, but he should. Are you going to report the Draven? Yeah. Don't be one of those hypocrite players that you have a troll, but you end up winning the game. You're like, oh, I'm not going to report him because we did end up winning. Winning isn't everything. Like, the game integrity is a lot more important than your individual victory. What happens the next game that this Draven plays, they don't win the game. Like, no, 100% still report the person. 100%. I hate when people do that. They're like, oh, no, we won, so I can't report him. Yes, you can, and you should. 100%. Massive troll, inting, AFKing. Boom. Again, nothing will happen, but oh well. We're getting 21, back up to 78 LP, and damage-wise do mediocre damage for full tank. We do more than the Aurelia, a lot more than the Yasuo, which is surprising. But again, this game was not difficult at all. Would you report a toxic person if they carry? Yes. Like, you're asking the most obvious questions in the world. Yes. I mean, I have done a lot in the past. Being toxic, having a good game doesn't give you a free pass to, like, not getting, like, to be toxic. If you're toxic, you're toxic. End of. It's not a hard concept to get. It's really annoying when people give people a free pass for, oh, they had a good game. Like, no, they're making the game worse. Anyway, again, we're going to upload it because it does show you can win with a troll. But this Draven was one of the weirdest trolls I've ever seen. Because he went from moments of literally running it down. You guys saw, he AFK'd after 2 deaths in lane. Then he ran it down in mid lane. Just died. Then went AFK a couple times, gave 3 kills, but then randomly wanted to start playing seriously. But then all the way throughout the game also tried to surrender. Insanely weird player, and this is why I say the dude, again, if you're watching this video, it's like, oh, you see yourself in this Draven, please get help. And I'm not meaning that to be offensive. Last year, me and my family went through something that completely opened my eyes to mental health. If I'm honest, before that happened, I never really knew about mental health. I'm not going to say I didn't believe in it, but I never experienced mental health issues. One of my family members was going through some stuff, and it really opened my eyes to, oh my God, you need to look after your mental health. And that's what I say. If you're like that Draven, get some help. Like, genuinely, I mean that from like the bottom of my heart. You shouldn't be acting like that in a video game that is supposed to be fun. It's just insane to me that people do that. But anyway, that's going to be it. If you guys did enjoy, and you're happy that we won at least, throw a like on the video. Let me know if you guys are going through similar experiences with trolls and inters and feeders and AFKers, because I'm definitely getting a lot of them. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment down below. See you guys next time. Peace.